March to the beat of your own drummer is such a timeless concept. And I'm excited to dive deep into what it truly means to live by your own rhythm. March to the beat of your own drummer, the symphony of authentic living. In the grand orchestra of life, most people find themselves swept up in the thunderous percussion of societal expectations, keeping time to rhythms they never chose. But somewhere in the distance, if you listen carefully, you can hear it, the steady, unique beat of your own drummer, calling you to step out of formation and dance to a melody that belongs to you alone. To march to the beat of your own drummer isn't rebellion for rebellion's sake. It's the profound act of honoring the rhythm that pulses naturally within your soul. It's recognizing that while the world may offer 1,000 different beats to follow, only one truly resonates with the deepest chambers of your heart. Your drummer has been with you since birth. Though its voice may have been drowned out by the cacophony of others' expectations, as children, we naturally move to our own rhythm. We create without self-consciousness, love without reservation, and dream without limitation. But gradually, the world teaches us to listen for other beats. The steady march of academic achievement, the rapid tempo of career advancement, the synchronized steps of social conformity. Yet your drummer never stops playing. It continues its patient rhythm through every season of your life, waiting for you to remember its song. Sometimes it beats softly during periods when you're lost in others' expectations. Sometimes it pounds urgently when you're at a crossroads. And sometimes it plays a complex polyrhythm that seems to contradict everything around you. And that's when you know you're truly listening. The courage to march to your own beat requires first learning to distinguish your drummer's voice from the noise. This is perhaps the most challenging aspect of authentic living. We're surrounded by so many compelling rhythms: the beat of our parents, dreams for us, the tempo of our peer group's choices, the march of cultural trends, the drum roll of financial pressures. Learning to hear your own drummer amid this symphony requires developing what we might call rhythmic discernment. Your drummer speaks through your natural inclinations, your unexplainable attractions, your persistent curiosities, and your deepest values. It beats in the activities that make you lose track of time, in the conversations that energize rather than drain you, in the problems you feel compelled to solve, even when no one asks you to. Your drummer's rhythm is encoded in what brings you alive, not what others think should bring you alive. But marching to your own beat doesn't mean marching alone. One of the most beautiful discoveries in following your authentic rhythm is finding others whose drummers play complementary beats. These are your true tribe, not people who march in identical formation, but those whose unique rhythms create harmony with yours. Together, you create a richer, more complex musical landscape than any of you could produce alone. The path of the authentic marcher is rarely smooth. Society has invested heavily in keeping everyone in step, and when you break formation, you'll face resistance. Some will question your sanity, others your loyalty, and still others your wisdom. They'll point to the safety and predictability of the common march, the proven paths that others have walked successfully. And they're not entirely wrong. There is safety in numbers, comfort in conformity, and security in following established rhythms. But there's also a profound cost to ignoring your drummer's call. When you march to beats that aren't your own, you may achieve external success, but you'll experience internal discord. You'll find yourself constantly tired, not from the effort of marching, but from the energy required to suppress your natural rhythm. You'll achieve goals that feel hollow, reach destinations that don't feel like home, and accumulate achievements that don't reflect who you truly are. Your drummer's beat isn't static, it evolves as you grow. The rhythm that called to you in your 20s may shift in your 40s and transform again in your 60s. This isn't inconsistency, it's growth. Your drummer is responsive to your expanding consciousness, your deepening wisdom, and your changing circumstances. Learning to march to your own beat means staying attuned to these evolutionary changes, rather than rigidly adhering to rhythms that no longer serve you. The world desperately needs people who march to their own drummers. Innovation comes from those who hear different rhythms. Art emerges from those who dance to unique beats. Social progress happens when individuals have the courage to step out of formation and march toward a different vision of what's possible. Every breakthrough in human history has come from someone who chose to follow their internal rhythm rather than external expectations. Marching to your own drummer also means accepting responsibility for your path. When you follow others' beats, you can blame them if things go wrong. But when you follow your own rhythm, you become the author of your journey. This responsibility can be daunting, but it's also liberating. Your successes become truly yours, and your failures become valuable lessons rather than reasons for resentment. The practical aspects of following your drummer's beat require both courage and wisdom. It means making decisions based on internal alignment rather than external approval. It means choosing careers, relationships, and lifestyles that resonate with your authentic rhythm, even when they don't match conventional definitions of success. It means being willing to disappoint some people in order to remain true to yourself. As you listen for your drummer's beat, remember that it's not about being different for the sake of being different. It's about being authentic for the sake of being whole. Your drummer doesn't play to rebel against the world. It plays to contribute your unique voice to the world's symphony. The beat of your own drummer is calling. Can you hear it? Will you have the courage to step out of formation and march to its rhythm? The world is waiting for the unique contribution that only your authentic march can bring. Do not forget to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell to be updated for more inspiring videos. You can also leave a comment and share the video so that we could inspire more people. Thank you, and to God be all the glory.